everyone. I'm Eric Paulson with Your Essential Practice. For today's rune reading, we're going to do a lucky you, like a fortune rune reading, like what's the current energy is kind of a spot check, along with gratitude for all of the uncommon abundance in our lives and inviting more of that in today. So like a big focus on that is a lucky you rune reading today. All right, everyone, how are we doing today? Let's cleanse the space energetically with the singing bowl and also celebrate that uncommon abundance with gratitude in our lives, and thus simultaneously inviting more of that with this $2 note represented in that singing bowl as it rings out through the universe. We're taking 3 deep cleansing breaths in and out. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Setting our intentions for today's rune reading on good fortune. This is what you would call a timeless rune reading. So the time that anytime that you see this reading, it is right for you. It is right for you. It is right for you. And so it is. Let's jump right in there and get into that past energies rune. So this is the Gambler's Cup. This, in the past energies position, the Gambler's Cup, this is a rune of friendly competition. It could be like a game or initiation, kind of a rite of passage. This could also represent a pregnancy. It could also represent literal gambling. However you view it, it is an undetermined outcome, undeterministic outcome. So you know what energy you're going in with, and then you're taking all these twists and turns, you're adapting, you're adjusting, you're learning, you're growing, you're changing, and then you come out different. And it's up to you, and this is kind of like a wild card almost, in the sense of it's what you make of it. So the Gambler's Cup is really something that's undetermined. It's like a universal shrug of the shoulders. It doesn't really matter what your past energies were coming into this rune reading here today. It really doesn't matter, because you're in the current energies of implementing more success. This is the Sun rune. This is Sawilo. This is good fortune. This is anything that you can think of that the sun provides, like life, sustainability. S for success, right? All that natural growth and abundance that's dealing with the sun. So that you're in a very beautiful, bright spot right now. And you're looking forward into the energies of a journey. Maybe getting a little cabin fever, a little like, okay, yeah, it's about that time of the year where people are starting to have to be a little more indoors, I suppose, in the northern hemisphere, just, out of the elements a little bit more, because it does get that chilly up here. So this could be a vacation, a getaway, or a future travel, someplace that you want to go. Maybe it could be a pilgrimage for you. Whatever this is more of a literal energy. So it could be a change of house, spouse, or career. House, spouse, or career. So you could be looking at that in the very near future. If this is you, if this resonates with you, take what resonates, right, and leave what doesn't. Usually go with the first thing that pops into your mind when getting into a reading like this, and try to see how it applies. And if not, just take it or leave it, right? The action taken for the best outcome is to be prepared for these undeterministic outcomes. Like this is the hail rune. This is the rune of upsets, a natural disaster, calamity, things that we don't usually prepare for, but we should still be prepared for, like unintended eventualities. So this could be a little bit more of like an echo from the past coming up here, and facing that head on, meeting that challenge, and that could be through this aspect of travel. You could have one foot out the door already. Okay. Thoughts, feelings, and emotions wrapped up in this are about your joy. Of course, you want to be happy. It's about pleasure. This is Wunjo. This is the clan flag of success. Everything that you can think of, like the communication, the support, the teamwork that it takes to get that clan flag of success, that joy, that sense of abundance, that natural sense of being. And that's like your thought, very much your thoughts, feelings, and emotions right now as you're stepping forward into the unknown. Just making sure that this is divine, just saying be prepared for the unintended stuff, right? The hazardous moments, the natural disasters in our lives, right? Make sure you have like a little bit scrolled away. Make sure you have a contingency plan, things of that nature. Well, we have to risk in our loss here. What could go wrong here is our shaken foundation. This is the rune of legacy. This is the rune of Othala, inheritance, home. Sorry, the rune's name is Othala. Like legacies that you leave behind for future generations, practices, spiritual beliefs, thought processes, even paradigms, but more like ways of living, legacies, inheritance. A lot of people just go straight to that, like very 3D, like the money aspect of it. So this is what you risk losing here in this success. If you do not approach this or handle this in a healthy way, if you're very much in your ego right now, watch out. That journey forward could be a hazardous one. Okay. What we have for a possible outcome, though, is more endurance. This is the U branch, Y-E-W, right? This is the U tree. It's toughness, stability, endurance, right? This is what they used to make bows out of, right? So this branch is known for flexing a lot. So we're meant to be like this branch and flex and be able to adapt and change. And through this, I believe we're going to learn how to adapt a little bit better. And we're going to be able to have this ability strengthened. I believe that's what this is meaning here in this outcome. We're going to be able to adapt and adjust to things in our lives better and more easily with all this experience that's coming our way. So just really know that in your legacy, in your stance, in your faith, that you can always go back to what this feels like, right? And this journey that you're on, just know that you're going to be able to endure. Because if you're thinking to yourself, if I can handle this, I can handle anything. If you're looking for a yes or no answer for your rune reading here today, your answer here is yes. You will endure, you'll adapt, you'll learn, you'll grow. And you'll be all the better for it. And you'll have all that much more to be thankful for, right? Lucky you. All right, let's get some cards for clarity. These are the Soul's Journey cards. These are messages straight from divine, straight from spirit, directly to your soul, straight from source, directly to your soul. So, divine, what message of clarity do you have for today's lucky you rune reading today. What message? Whoa. That's a lot of cards. Let's go with hopefully something a little more fine-tuned, please. Show us clearly. Show us clearly. Show us clearly. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What message of clarity do you have for the collective today? For today's lucky you rune reading. Kind of like an energy check-in. A little bit of a how's your journey going? Divine, what message do you have for our viewers out there? You know me, I'll just keep shuffling. Okay, I'll go with this one. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you. So, health says, I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Health. Right? So for that card, let's read a bit more about that. This is more getting into your body work, getting into your physical space, right? Let's read more about health. Again, this says, I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. It says, your body is your temple, and you are responsible for its care. You have chosen to incarnate in this physical dimension to learn certain lessons. And if you don't maintain the physical vehicle that your soul has chosen, then you are sabotaging your own plan. Your health is a vital element for your soul's progress, and you should never take it for granted. Be sensible about your nourishment and exercise. You could be a sensitive being who must be conscious of your surroundings because you can easily be drained by people, places, or things. Always make a ritual of protection and cleansing before you work with a client, or just bring your mind back to your heart throughout the day to rejuvenate. This card may also signify a desire to assist other beings through physical or emotional healing work. You may be involved professionally in the medical fields, body work, or psychiatry and counseling, or maybe you're just a good listener who possesses sage advice. If you or someone you know inherited a congenital disease, past life work may be of some benefit. So this is all just getting into all aspects of your health. And a lot we're being called to go within here recently. And what better aspect of going within than with health, our own? Hey, this is check in with yourself, go once over, you owe it to yourself. Right, to be prepared for these unintended things here in the future. H for health, too. Hail, also H for health. Get into your health. Whatever that means to you. All right, these are messages from the fairies. So fairies, what message of clarity do you have to add for today's Lucky You rune reading? Fairies, what message of clarity do you have for today's Lucky You rune reading? Right there. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is emotional healing. As your heart heals of old emotional pain, you receive new blessings and love. More of that. Oh my goodness. Health, more of the healing. H for healing. emotional healing, this big journey that a lot of you are on, that you're going to be on, or that you're considering, it's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it. Let's read more about this card. Emotional healing. Wow, and I opened up my book right to it. That's awesome. It says, as your heart heals of old emotional pain, you receive new blessings and love. This card signifies that you're healing some old emotional pain. The first thing that comes to mind is exactly the issue you're resolving. As you let go of anger, guilt, or other emotional wounds, you awaken a new level of power within yourself that attracts everything you desire, and more. Call upon the fairies as well as supportive people or professionals to help you through this time of healing. Know that you're lovable and that you deserve a happy heart. Additional meanings for this card are the situation you're asking about has an emotional basis, or physical healing occurs as a result of emotional healing, or you're preparing for a new love by healing old hurt from previous partnership, or consult with a professional counselor, or join a support group, or journal about your feelings. And finally, a final meaning for this card could be, this situation is bringing about tremendous personal growth. And I do see that for you, you know? I do see that in this Rune reading. A lot of personal growth, a lot of introspection, a lot of getting into your meditative space, right? You guys, I do guided meditations as well. Reach out to me at youressentialpractice@gmail.com, and I can do a personal guided meditation for you, right? Very reasonable rate. All right, let's get a chakra token and get into some more meditative work. What can we focus on? What will help us in this meditation? And this is beautiful, y'all. 528 hertz is a huge, huge, huge health and emotional health, emotional well-being, and a very physically magnanimous and emotionally paramount frequency. Like, it's such a miracle frequency. It affects your DNA. It heals your DNA, right? Come on, y'all. Can't go wrong. 528 hertz solar plexus chakra. I'm freaking out, y'all know, because it is my favorite, like, solfeggio frequency, right? The solar plexus is located below the chest and above the navel, is the center of the self-esteem, confidence, and personal identity. Anyone who is struggling to live authentically, has control issues, manipulative tendencies, or low self-esteem would be said to have a blocked solar plexus chakra. To work on this frequency, you should listen to 528 hertz, that's 528, and when you've opened up your solar plexus, you should feel more positive about life, open and honest with yourself and others as well, right? It's really important to be honest with yourself when addressing this healing stuff, because you're only going to heal as deep as you're willing to go. Let that sink in today, right? You're only going to heal as deep as you are willing to go. And you know deep down, like, be honest with yourself, how far that actually is. But you are encouraged to pursue that to whatever level that is that resonates with you, okay? Please. The solar plexus mudra is a two-handed one, and we can rest it on our laps. We go open up from the prayer position, and we're extending the pinky finger and the middle finger out, and we're connecting the ring finger, index finger, and the thumb together. And we're just going to rest this on our lap, face up. And the mantra for it is Ram, R-A-M. RAM with this mudra resting on our lap, our beautiful solar plexus chakra shining with that beautiful golden white light and emanating throughout our body with the 528 hertz miracle frequency playing. It's so beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And there we have it. That solar plexus chakra is going to be beautiful work for you with that lucky rune reading. Lucky you, that 528 hertz, the golden colors, all of that luck abundance is going to be awesome when you're focusing on that meditation, right? The mantra there is Ram. Again, it's the middle finger and the pinky extended and the other three connected, right? Just rest this on our laps. Ram, that beautiful golden white light right in the center of our abdomen, kind of emanating out. It's really, 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 really great, y'all. So this journey that you're on, just stay focused. You will gain better endurance out of this. It is going to be a little bit of a rough patch, especially with this shift of Venus into Scorpio. It's kind of going to shake us up a little bit and just hit us in a more deep and profound way that it doesn't usually hit us at. And so for that aspect, I believe is why, you know, some of that caution for the be prepared for that hail rune, right? Unintended kind of stuff. Unintended eventualities, things that could happen that normally don't happen, that have a higher likelihood of happening here. So, all right, enough of me babbling on. You have an awesome day, and contact me if you would like a rune reading personally at youressentialpractice@gmail.com. I will be happy to get in touch with you. All right, namaste. Have a blessed and abundant day.